Okay, memes which are kinda relatable. I guess I'll be saying true a lot.
When the wrong song comes on, I just shout, "Hey Siri!" That mini hum.
Ooh, you touch my tralala. Or is it the right one for the shower? I don't fucking know. It just came to mind. Mini heart attack. It really is a mini heart attack, huh?
Heart attack when you think there's a step there, but there isn't. How others eat versus how I eat. 9-year-old me.
That doesn't look like... Okay,
Step there, but there isn't. How others eat
kinda true, but also that doesn't look big enough to not just, you know, gulp it in one go.
versus how I eat. 9-year-old me. When I put
Or maybe I'm just fat.
both my sleeves together and put my hand in.
9-year-old. Alright. Sure, bro.
Sigh. How it feels to be first to say happy birthday in a group chat and watch everybody else quickly send their desperate happy birthday like pathetic little sheep.
And it's not even anyone's birthday.
Me staring at my alarm Monday morning after doing nothing all day and sleeping at 5 a.m. during all the winter vacations. Three biggest fears of
Wait. Why is his chin a ballsack? Like, very much a ballsack, you know?
and sleeping at 5 a.m. during all the winter vacations. Three biggest fears of our generation. But what's the worst one? Probably battering.
Yeah,
You have a
definitely
dentist
battering, man.
appointment, me. Better start brushing those pearls.
Nah, man, you do normal amount, but you do it like 4 times in a row. That's how you do it.
This place exists in everyone's hometown.
Actually, yeah. I mean, can't say for everyone's hometown, but doesn't mind.
Teenage boys after saying, "My friend likes you." How I
Probably.
find things that I've lost. By searching for them, forgetting and finding them a week later. Mom, like hair.
Nah, I'll stick with the second one.
Moves a bit. My brain.
You know what, maybe not like that, but why does it always feel so much like... You know, like so much more than just a hair moving?
I think I would die on the spot if I saw a tarantula on my leg. Deleting song from playlist. Keeping song, but skipping it every time it plays. This is the
Yep.
future.
And that's half the playlist.
On this side you walk, on this side you run. Texting over here.
Nah, that's dog shit. You need to swap walk and run. So it's like, you know, incrementing.
These cups will have you feeling like you're drinking water straight from a glacier, or like you're drinking metal. There's no in between. How I look at bro
Actually,
after
for
he
real.
repeats what I said in a nerdy voice. You know you're rich when a $300,000 yellow limo with self-opening doors picks you up every day.
Explain the gap in your resume.
I'm a human, Karen. Yeah, bro.
Bitch, my
Why don't you
resume
get
is a
here and
gap.
Get my bread up. Yeah, bro, of course. Lock it.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
6-year-old me after sucking the bath water out of a washcloth.
What the actual fuck?
Sometimes I start a sentence and just hope it ends well.
Well, the last one didn't.
When you're on the trampoline and get double bounced, does
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
else want to eat one and I'll eat the other one? So when we hug,
What the fuck are these? Is that a weird angle, or do I just not know what the fuck this is? I'm not sure.
me, when I hear the words, "I'll buy you something if you come with me." When Akinator asks
Sure.
one specific question and you just know he got your ass.
Sorry.
Recently I burst out laughing when it's silent. That joke from last week. Well, I actually find it funnier the fact that everyone's just being silent, so it'll make me want to laugh because of that. My
You
face-
know, that's kind of valid. Also, nope, it's on full HD. Some of them just are shit quality.
When I find an excuse to not hang out with them, but they find a solution. That's why you gotta give an excuse which is not solution-based. It's reschedule-based. POV.
True.
4-year-old me trying to warn Dora that swipers in the bush. Me in the mirror, recreating facial expressions I've made throughout the day to check if they looked weird or not. Yep.
Okay, that's some advanced level of autistic. I am nowhere near that.
And they look very weird. Me, when the doctor walks in and catches me opening cabinets.
Bro doesn't look like enough of a meth head, you know? But like, he does look a bit.
Movie with no kiss scenes. Did you mean your life?
No, I don't mean my life. I've seen that one. It's shit.
How I look at my mum after she yelled at me to hurry up and get dressed, only to find her not even ready 20 minutes later. I
Oh,
hate
God.
when you try to sharpen a pencil and it does the thing. While in the
So
shower,
every time you have to
washing,
sharpen
singing,
it.
making life decisions. Who else loved
Not even making decisions, man, just being depressed.
a teacher in the beginning, and now you could slap them without feeling bad? Fun.
Huh. Not really. I think all the teachers I had, the first impression was kinda valid.
Prank. Make people study for 16 years, then replace them with AI.
And can't even do that right. Actually, can't even do either of these right. Well played.
Just gave birth 48 hours ago. I don't know what to do with this thing. Yeah, 4 of them.
I
then
should
make
have
it
thought
male.
about
When
that
people
the
think
earlier.
they've got me all figured out. My entire bloodline
Nice.
watching me doom scroll on a rectangle instead of talking to women.
I mean, I was going to say I'm doom scrolling on my PC, but that's just another rectangle, so...
How guys tell stories. Intro, middle, end. How girls tell stories. Intro, end. Streaming show. 90-second ad starts, so I go to the bathroom. I come back and realize I missed a few seconds of dialogue. Rewinding makes ad start over.
Fixed with piracy.
Who else hates this?
It's been so long, I don't even remember the feeling.
Me, Gen Z, after living through 3 historic events and choosing to make jokes
The fuck
about
else you
them.
gonna
Yeah,
do?
what else can we do? Nobody. Me, for no reason at all. However,
I think it's more like everybody.
feels when me and bro are running home from the store with all the goods that are about to be eaten in under 4 minutes.
That's a good timing.
For therapy to work, you need to open up for me. I just have a hard time trusting people. Got it!
Okay, that looks
Unsuccessful
real.
young men. Hating themselves, hating minorities.
Both. Both is good.
I used to crochet, I used to read, I used to you can still do this now. But
I mean, you can, but it's hard. You need to, like, you know, get started and shit.
basketball can never be this serious. Is he about a dunk? Could you survive on
From there, probably not.
$7,500 a month? This would feel like inheriting generational wealth.
I mean, I am from a shithole, so yeah, it would feel like a lot. I think median wage here is like 500.
Clicking I'm an adult as a kid. Clicking I'm an adult as an adult. This is brilliant,
Yep.
but I like this.
Okay, this one I never understood. Like, I preferred the high temp lights for just about everything since, basically since I realized they exist.
How it
I
feels
don't know,
when
man.
you're arguing with someone and they actually take accountability instead of justifying. Impossible. My sleep schedule ain't even a sleep schedule anymore. It's a freestyle.
I don't have enough going on for it to be a freestyle. Fuck.
School memories. Going to bathroom from class to bathroom. Going to class from bathroom.
And in the end you miss the class and you go the fuck outside and home to play video games.
From bathroom all the way to class. Me, if I ever got
I mean, you would do it in between, but still. Or even just not go to class at all.
Kidnapped because I would be too embarrassed to scream. When this
Actually
comes
real.
out, you know you're eating the exact same thing for the next 3 days.
I mean, you just gotta learn to cook and make some good shit. And then it's fine eating it for 3 days, no?
Being unemployed, looking for a job, having a job.
Nah, having a job is the worst, by far.
When gravity be on that BS, does getting a tattoo
Oh
hurt?
god, so
Depends
real.
on the area. I'm from California.
Probably does hurt then.
Me at my prime, at my goal weight, 0 pounds. Skinny, tiny, and petite. An athlete, #1 swimmer. Never got tired, stress free.
Ah, okay. I'm here. You are watching this. This is where we all picked.
When you're writing straight BS on a test, and your answer low-key makes you start laughing. They say the first step
Kinda never bothered.
is the hardest, but it's actually the 3rd step, right before your nuts go into the water.
Nah, first is worse. I don't know. Like, by the time you get to the 3rd one, you're at least somewhat adjusted.
How I listen to bro's problems that were 100% his fault and 150% avoidable. The
So, all of our problems, basically.
inside of my brain, while someone is explaining the rules of a card game. Parents, after
Real.
realizing talking back is how a conversation works. When bro knows
Ah, too real.
too much about you, that if he stops being your friend, you would low-key have to slime him. When you're drinking water and your friend starts to make jokes. Who invented these types of blinds? I just want to talk, and by talk, I mean beat you.
Okay, not familiar with that problem, but damn. Is it an actual problem, or is bro just doing some weird shit with his blinds?
How I deal with my problems. This is how you can always beat a Rubik's Cube.
Viewboters be like.
I love your curves. The curves. I purposely didn't buy any snacks to avoid evening snacking. Now it's the evening, and there are no snacks.
And the worst part is you're still not losing weight. Now you're just fat and sad.
Guy in math problem, choosing shape for lawn, 8-year-old me, watching both my grandmas exist in the same room. It's a crossover event.
Nah, that's
Mom is
illegal.
so good at hiding all the stressful things going on in their lives.
No
Not
one
hiding
gives
it,
a shit.
It's just nobody cares. Bro looking at me
Pretty
across
watched.
the classroom
Nah, just too real.
after he got moved for something I did. I was always getting moved for things that I did do and things that other people did. The
More or less, yeah.
only guy that gets me to take my clothes off is the scale. What I see versus what
It's not even worth the bother, no?
security sees.
That's, yeah.
I no longer dislike Mondays. I'm mature now. I dislike the whole week. Going back to school after winter break. How many fingers are on a human hand?
And nobody answers. Because everyone sits there like, why are you talking to me?
You struggling to sleep after being rude to your friend. Corrupt leaders after ruining their country and ending thousands.
I mean, if you're not being rude to your friend, then are you even friends? But yeah, kinda.
I didn't see the Northern Lights, but I just like to be included. Do you have an outlet for your negative emotions? I have something called an abuse goblin. Funny. No, what I mean is, later, guess who embarrassed me at therapy today? Taking a test.
I need one.
Me. That's close enough. There's an option of 125 and I got 126. It has to be this. Call me a conspiracy
probably.
theorist, but ain't no way a beaver built this. Sorry guys, I'm really late for work.
Yeah, beavers actually build better.
Please understand. Me, after I told all my secrets, just to keep the conversation going. I swear, bro.
Every streamer ever.
The doctor said I'm going to be 6'2". I just haven't hit my growth spurt yet. Me, watching my phone do backflips onto the floor after I tried to throw it onto my bed.
Just throw it onto the floor and... I don't know. Life hack.
How 10-year-old me felt after pushing off the wall in the pool.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's good
watching
shit.
the fake scenarios in people's minds before going to sleep. Me, after turning a pimple into an open wound.
Skincare.
Yep.
Horses after hearing, a dog is a man's best friend after countless years of battling in wars.
See, that's probably why.
My phone, screenshots I'll never use. The only race I've ever won. Isn't it weird that we have one hand that knows how to do everything, and then one hand that just sits there like, I don't know how to hold a pencil, and suddenly the man waking up for work at 5 AM is no longer your dad. It's you.
And you have to wake up at 5 AM because your work is ruled by everyone's dads who think it's fucking normal to wake up at 5 AM.
Smokers after 6 months of depression. So, come crawling back, eh? Nobody wants to work anymore. 40% of employers admit to posting job listings with no intentions of filling them. Perfect.
Ah,
Bro, why is
yep.
my Kiwi giving me this look? He remembers this back in the day.
I mean, Kiwi is probably right.
I knock, you speak. Okay, sounds like a good deal. When you overplayed your favorite song and it doesn't hit the same way it used to, and then you take a 1 week break and listen to it again and it kind of hits the same again? Not totally the same.
No,
but
it
it's
doesn't.
okay. Not a mum shame, but why are you letting the babies get mind controlled? POV, you finally
Babies get what controlled? Bro, there's nothing to control.
stopped caring about society pressures to conform and start wearing your hat, keeping you free from mind control in public. Yeah, I know, right? They're just letting the babies get mind controlled. At least put the tinfoil on them. Are you saying they don't have a mind of their
Yep.
own? Are you mind control?
I am saying
You had
that.
a great childhood. If you remember this, there are 2 types of group chats. I love you. I beg to differ. You all suck. You're the ugliest meme. Damn. I died. If I say I'm hungry,
Second
you have
one is
approximately
better.
13 minutes until I'm a completely different person.
No, that's not how it works. If I'm hungry enough to actually say that I'm hungry, I am already that different person.
How it felt after the teacher asked a question and I wasn't paying attention, but I still got it right. Yeah, maybe once a blue moon for me doing this. Apply to 100 jobs. Your data gets stolen and sold. Nobody reaches back out. It's over, and that's
Oh,
alright.
yeah.
The most ignored option while changing profile picture, take photo, is probably pressed more times accidentally than used.
He might be right on that one.
Horseshoe crab. This is actually balloons. Don't let them trick you.
Yeah, but that is well fucking made. Damn.
When your mother checks that you're sleeping, but she stays in front of you a little too long. My mom always makes me laugh if she stares at me. She knows what she's doing. Chat,
Okay.
is this loneliness or freedom? I think it's both. When you
Just shut up and tell yourself it's freedom.
pick to read in class and have to try and read the sentence with as nonchalant as possible.
Okay, there are just 2 options. You either read it like, oh no, don't kill me, shit like that, or you do the absolute fucking craziest scream that the teacher is gonna think you're fucking insane. No other option. The way I explained it probably shows what I choose, huh?
As nonchalant as possible. At home, I'm so lonely I want someone to cuddle me. In public, everyone, stay away from me, oh god. 6-year-old me
Kinda
building
real.
my dream house, only to put nothing inside. Outside, and on the inside there's nothing.
Okay. No, look, there are 2 kinds of games. One lets you make an absolutely fucking awesome building, and the inside decorating is dog shit. The other one has like no options for building, not good ones at least, but you kinda can do good inside decorations. Actually, no, there is another type, and it's not the one where both are good.
My dream house, only to put nothing inside. Outside and on the inside, there's nothing. How I make for myself versus how I make it for others.
That's kind of a litmus test, huh? I mean, like, how much do you care about that other?
My bed when I try to fall asleep
Unless it's your brother.
versus my bed when it's time to get up. Things I do.
Why does it have to be like that, man?
Things that make money. Things I like to do. Things I'm good at. The type.
Wait. Watch the reveals.
Time to get up. Things I do. Things that make money. Things I like to do. Things I'm good at.
Anthony Bro decided to prove the picture, huh?
The type of picture my mum takes of me when we're on vacation. Now we get it. POV.
Yep.
You just
Wait.
poured the mum takes of me when we're on vacation. Now we get it.
Nah, I still don't fucking get it. What's that supposed to mean? Nah, man, I'm lost on this one.
POV. You just poured the fattest bowl of cereal just to open the fridge and see no milk. How I
At least you got the order right.
feel after double tapping my AirPod to skip a song.
See, yeah, but you do that once in a blue moon, and what happens way more often is you stop the song because you scratched your ear or touched your head or did whatever the fuck else, I don't even know. But it constantly misfires.
You couldn't last a day in my shoes.
I probably
when you're in
couldn't.
Class running off 4 hours of sleep and remember a joke from 3 years ago. What is this thing of SpongeBob? When the teacher nearly catches you cheating on a test, so you hit them with this move. How do I become a farmer?
Yeah, sorry.
Like, do I need to apply it anywhere, or do I just start digging?
Nah, bro, that's minor.
The whole group chat was active, but you were asleep. I'm sorry. Save energy. How would you like it if someone turned you on and then left?
Dude, we're on the internet. How would you like it if someone turned you on and never even knew you existed?
Yeah, I get it. Shock. I'm going to die. You're not old enough. You're too old to be doing that, my parents. How it feels not knowing if an old man is being nice to me in a perverted way or a girl dad way. Me and bro scheming and plotting. Me hiding from the plans I made when I was in a good mood.
Oh yeah.
Girls with deer tattoos.
Okay, wait, what the fuck? Like, is that actually a thing? Like, you know, an actual, like, category? Like, there are probably some people with deer tattoos, but, like, is it an actual category, you know?
Is there anything else you want to discuss?
Also,
Maybe
yeah, but
getting close to it.
the deer tattoo thing is more important.
City, when you start seeing buildings, you know you're getting home when you see your house. Thanks, Catherine Obvious. Do you guys want me to do TikTok memes again? I'm gonna do TikTok
If that was an example, no thanks.
memes again. How it feels eating a glass of water at 3:71 a.m. Me and my sibling hanging out together as if we didn't just say the most diabolical insults towards each other 5 minutes ago. They should
They do be looking like that, man.
invent reverse trauma, like an event that's so positive it changes you for the better.
Also, shit like that doesn't happen because it's not invented yet. Gotcha. That makes sense.
How I feel when someone asks me, "Where are you going?" and I say, "Wherever the wind takes me."
Bro better off not knowing how others see him.
Your secret is safe with me because low-key I zoned out. We need a slur for
Yep.
people who use ChatGPT for everything.
Clanker wanker. Nah, that sounds too nice.
Everything. The idea of having to earn a living implies that, by default, you don't actually deserve to be alive. Hey, I found a sign just made for you. Autistic child area. I'm sorry and my bad mean the same thing, unless you're at a funeral. Your friend
Or at a shotgun wedding.
been struggling with depression lately. They seem suddenly a lot happier. And someone low-key
yeah.
yelling at you like they're your parents. What do you guys think of the beard? Okay, bro, damn, we see them. When the my life isn't where it should be feeling hits you in public instead of in your room at 3 a.m. I did it, I'm employed,
yeah,
I'm
that
no longer
sucks.
one of you. This was never funny. Goat is corny. Finally free.
I don't know what two most important words here even mean.
Let's not bring up Gus in 2026. These cannot be the same paychecks my coworkers are using to provide for their 3 kids. Or your coworker probably has more jobs. The lion
so
has now
true.
hit the age where he must start taking life seriously. The lion didn't plan to make it this far.
Living in Ukraine in 2026 be like.
Hello 911, ain't no way they're that good.
Nah, it looks like it might just be.
You deserve better than to have a gut-wrenching feeling like you've done something horribly wrong all the time. I hate when anxiety
Thank you.
gives me stomach pain. Like, bro, you're supposed to be a mental illness. Stay in your lane. My friend when playing on my team, the same guy when playing as the enemy team.
I mean, more like playing in a group with me versus solo, but yeah. Same point, I guess.
The genie, after I wish to switch places with him because I don't want to be human anymore. You will? Man chooses 1 year in prison over returning $1.1 million mistakenly.
What? I'll take that. What the fuck? Real laws are fucking ridiculous. Like, yeah, I'm taking that shit.
Would do that too. 1.1 mil for going to prison for a year. 9-year-old me mixing Coke, 7-Up, and Dr. Pepper at the soda machine. Playing GTA, accidentally hit a cop with my car. Cop starts shooting at me. This is BS. Totally unfair.
Yeah, we are not commenting this one.
GTA 6 better fix this. When all it took was being toxic, dry, inconsiderate, disrespectful, and now all the shorties mess with you.
I need to get more toxic and inconsiderate.
What my shower says. Hot, cold. What it actually means. Mordor. Hot, cold at the top. Arctic Ocean. Bobs or butt? The whole girl.
Good choice.
We memorized phone numbers. We memorized driving directions. No one knew what we looked like. No one could reach us. We were gods. Today, I'm
So
42
real.
years old. I have no husband, no children, no family, and I made my own cake.
Bitch, you got the entire cake for yourself. Lighten up.
That's sad. I think this is AI though. If she's 42 and she looks like this, she looks amazing. Seriously,
yeah.
Who buys a novelty fire extinguisher? I'll tell you who. Someone who cares enough about physical comedy to put his entire family into serious danger. That's who.
You know what,
Just
Base?
Thick Bieber. This dude really does look like him. When you're minding your business and someone pokes the side of your stomach. POV, there is a group conversation happening, and I have a fun anecdote to add, but I'm desperately trying to not talk over anyone. But I keep timing it wrong and missing the break in the
So real.
conversation. Teachers monitoring computers instead of grading the tests from 3 months ago.
Or doing anything useful for that matter.
I remember there was this really important test which had to get marked, and at the time, the teacher said I didn't hand it in. When I did hand it in, I promise you I handed it in. But then it didn't matter in the end after a few months. I just feel like she didn't want to mark that massive amount of homework. People who insult
Cool story, bro.
me to my face. My enemies / people who hate me. My best friend. Well, your best friend
Okay.
shouldn't actually insult you. They can play around and banter with you. Hey, little man, how's it going?
That's kinda what I meant, probably, yeah?
My computer, this computer. Microsoft 365 Copilot. Microslop.
People making jokes about it being micro and software, right?
More like saying okay to mum because you understand that you've done something wrong so she can stop talking. Me, food that's going
my
to hurt
God,
my
yeah.
stomach later. We literally have the recipe and capability to make Chipotle steak quesadillas. There is no reason to go to Mexico. I want to go to Mexico. I just don't want to, beat the cartel. I feel like
Oh, okay. I don't wanna go. Process, I wanna go to Mexico, I don't wanna be in Mexico.
But that's the same way people think of London with Mexico. Very similar. Like, I'm not obviously going to meet the cartel, and you're obviously not going to get stabbed in London.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Just picked up a rubber band that had been in the same spot on my bedroom floor for a month.
Fucking hero.
Incredible to see what I'm capable of when I give it my all. I'm so done. Lawyer laughed at. It's gonna get better, right? Does nothing to build new relationships with anyone. Waits for the new one.
Yep. That's how we go.
My son says that having children is immoral and unethical because the world is a terrible place. He's mad at us for having him.
Well, your son is fucking right.
And he's right. Nobody, 9-year-old me in the grocery store,
9-year-old,
right?
right. Like, what do you mean no one?
That it's now an acceptable party theme. 1 star. It doesn't
Okay,
work.
that really sucks.
Completely melted when removed from the oven at 150 degrees. In the instructions, it says that it worked up to 300. Bank employee. What if we stayed open later than 5:30? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How about a sign that displays the temperature 24/7? First of all, promoted. Stop.
I feel like that's not even bank, it's just like fucking every business ever.
Giving me your toughest battles. Just tell the waitress your order was wrong. I once saw this ad on
Nope.
Craigslist. Avocado is free to anyone over 5'6", so I clicked. The woman explained that she had a tree in her backyard and had picked up all the ones she could reach. That was it. That was the ad. And she didn't want short people getting it. What the hell?
I mean, what else you gonna do? Buy a ladder?
I baked chocolate chips for your girlfriend. Mom, that's sweet, but she's not my girlfriend, it's just a date. Listen, you show up with warm chocolate chip cookies and she's gonna forget you drive a 2004 Honda Civic.
The fuck is wrong with a Civic? Actually... Okay. Hand the fuck on. Let me just... Okay.
How young do me?
Hang on. Okay, so it's gonna be this one. Nah, Bryce cooked it's like the ugliest one. Sorry, man. Cookies are not fixing that.
Felt in 2018, forcing myself to watch PewDiePie because of... Wait, people were forcing themselves to watch YouTubers who were popular because they thought they would enjoy them even if they just didn't enjoy them? People did that? Come on, guys. Watch who you want to watch, not what other people want to make.
I guess I'm too old for that.
And
I
really
don't
like
know.
PewDiePie, but I didn't really...
Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, it really helps a lot. Also, I stream on Twitch, and that and any other relevant links will be in the description if you're interested. Yeah, have a good one. Bye.